All right. It's 10:16.
Yeah, hit it. Waiting on you, Chief.
Once again.
We're coming in. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He did the 2-1.
He said 2-1. Yeah.
It's okay. They can't see me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Today on The Price is Right. Well, sorry, it felt very game show.
Yeah, right. Come on down.
Come on down. You're the next contestant. Today we have a treadmill.
Do you know what? I'm out. $9 million. He doesn't want to win this one. He doesn't want to win this one.
$1, Drew.
You know how that show would be the opposite? If they said, come on up, it's like flight of stairs. Most of the people could never make it up the stairs. Down the stairs.
Sometimes I wonder if, they might accidentally trip and roll down this.
Right. Yeah.
Come on down. Not so far down.
Commercial. Go to commercial. Cut.
Yeah, there's been a few back. They show clips from the 70s when they were not wearing all the undergarments they needed.
Correct.
And the human was coming down, but other parts were going left, right, and center. And it was just like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we didn't have slow motion back then.
Like,
we couldn't.
Dude, slow down.
Yeah. Like Damon, slow down.
I wasn't saying dude, but okay. Yeah. I don't know what he's watching.
Really?
He's like, dude, where'd you get them shorts?
He's watching something else.
We are fixated on two different contestants.
What did Jerry put on your Google you're just finding?
Yeah, right. So, hey,
Jerry!
I have to ask a question. I'm going to ask both you guys this. You're both homeowners, live in single family homes, not in apartments. How hard do you really try to be friends with or meet new neighbors?
Not at all.
Yeah, and you're younger than me by 10 years plus, and you say that. What about you, Wilson? Huh?
Well, I've had to meet the neighbors next to us 3 times. I'm a little tired of it. I'm tired of it.
I've had
Really?
neighbors about
The neighbors behind
15
me
times.
have been there since we moved in.
Okay.
The neighbors next to me, the original neighbors moved. Well, there was a pit when we first moved in. There was no house. So I met the first ones, then met the second ones, and now we're on the third set. And they're nice.
Yeah. See, I'm on the 4th set behind me, and I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, I'm at the point where,
and the 3rd set, they were awesome. So it's like then it's like, okay, first off, even if I meet you, you're not going to be what the other people were. So you're already losing.
I live in a cul-de-sac. No one likes bragger. I get it. Set number 2, middle set next door, they had, I think, 1,100 people living there, and each had their own individual vehicle.
Yes.
So the cul-de-sac became their parking lot. They moved away, and it was like, glory be, we have road again. I don't have to figure out how to slalom through. I know this is a big problem at your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't have to figure out how to slalom through to get out. So now 2 people down. Those people are new. They have 4,000 people living in there, and each have their own vehicle. So, and because they're at the end, like, they park in front of their house, but there's a fire hydrant across them, so they can't park directly.
Yeah.
But their cars sometimes end up all the way down in front of mine, and they're 2 houses down. I'm like, you have no cars in your driveway.
Right.
Put them in your driveway.
That's what gets me. Yeah, I have neighbors across the street.
And I get you can't put all of them because then you're doing the dance, but some of these cars can go in the driveway.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I have neighbors across the street that are newer too, and they're the same way. And I said hi to him, and he kind of grunted, and I'm like, okay, you know what? We're good then. I think we're good. So, but yeah, no, they have, they want to use the front of my house. Then I have parties. I actually walk over, I knock on the door, and I go, hey, I need you to move your cars. I'm having people over. Exactly what I say. Because it's like, I understand it's public, but it's like, dude, you have nothing in your driveway. You have a 4-car driveway and a 1-car garage that you could fit stuff in. Yeah, you have a 2-car garage, but a 1-car.
The people behind us were, and then people next to us, we're good with them. Like, we originally didn't have a fence, and when they have parties, they're like, hey, is it okay if kids come over, if they get curious by your play set?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as let you know, you assume all responsibility.
Right.
Like, if kids come over and play, that's fine. They fall off and break their face, that's on you.
Yeah, I throw them back in your yard.
Yeah.
It happened there.
But now everyone has fences because we all have dogs. So it seems like we're less friendly, but it's just, for the dogs. But.
Right. No, but I don't go out of my way to meet new people, even when they move in next to me. And it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't need to know your business, and I don't want you to know mine.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't remember, it was some radio program I listened to years ago. They talked about, they used to have what could be called refrigerator rights. Like, you'd be able to go to someone's house and not even have to ask, just pop in the fridge for
Yeah.
They were talking like popping for a beer or whatever.
I do have neighbors like that.
Yeah.
So I understand.
And but they were saying, that's less and less.
It is.
You just don't have that anymore.
It is. It is.
Like, if I went to your house, I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't feel awkward if I popped it open and just got my own drink.
Correct.
But,
yeah. Yeah. But I would, I would laugh if you didn't, You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. It's one of those things. And a lot of people have the fridges in their garage. So those are those are community. You come over, you're thirsty, or that's where you keep the popsicles. The kids are outside playing. They take it. You know, I'm sorry, are you juggling?
Yeah.
It cracks me up. What he does. I couldn't imagine living in Mac's house because he only starts a project when something else is going on.
I'm sure his calendar looks like, oh, you know, here's sober coffee, here's some other podcast, here's some other, and then we show up like, oh, it's maintenance time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Office cleanup.
He's like, I only fold clothes during like dinner gatherings at my house. So like it's like Thanksgiving, and he's got a basket of clothes set next to the turkey, and he's just folding towels. Like, what are you doing? I'm just trying to combine my time.
The heated podcast is later today. I need to set up the studio.
Yeah, correct.
I got time.
Yeah.
Between 9 and noon.
You hear the vacuum in the background. What are you doing? Just a little spring cleaning. I don't know. It's summer, but
Ted,
okay.
Can you hold this light? I just want to check an angle.
Yeah. Now pretend you're not you, and you're two people sitting on that side of the chair. Move back and forth real fast. Let me see if we get shadows.
Are your headphones not working, Mac?
Yeah.
I'm putting new ear pads on all the headphones.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. Well, I know two pair you're not.
After we're done.
Yeah. All of a sudden, my headphones disappear.
Let me borrow these real quick.
You guys aren't doing anything. Let me tell you. Hold on. I got to rewire the mic.
I got to take this mic down for maintenance.
Yeah. Go ahead. Ask me a question.
Yeah. Hey, so what are you doing later, Ted?
Well, Mac took my microphone. So I hope you guys can hear me. I was talking, and all of a sudden the microphone disappeared.
Right. Welcome to the Amish podcast. That checks out.
I am getting new pop filters.
Nobody likes a bragger.
Pop filter.
Yeah. Pop goes a filter because the filter goes pop. All right. So here we go.
Your old neighbors, though, became slightly famous. They're blowing up on social media.
They are.
They built a schoolie, and
those are the ones. Those are the ones that I miss because now I have like 4 set of neighbors in that house.
Well, they hated you so much they decided to just go from a full size large house into a converted school bus just to drive away from you.
Correct. That's exactly what happened.
They're like, thank God COVID hit. It gave me time to build this bus to drive away from Damon.
What's funny is like they announced recently like they're back in town, and I'm like, oh, you're back in town. And
oh no, we just left.
Yeah,
we were.
We're not supposed to be out. Yeah. we're not supposed to be out.
That message wasn't supposed to get to you.
But I follow Howling Wanderers myself. No, we're not supposed to be out. No. Yeah, we're not. We're sorry, Damon. We're in Manuka. You're in Shanahan. Yeah. There's no way that we could possibly get together.
We would have come down and dunked you in the tank, but you didn't get in.
Yeah. So that was my first question. My second question is I saw a commercial on TV. And it's Shark Week. It's coming up in like a couple weeks. It's usually in July, I think, every year, beginning of August, whatever. You know, they do. And they get some famous, I think The Rock's done it once. I
can't believe we're still doing Shark Week.
I totally understand. It's ridiculous. But anyway, guess who's doing it this year? Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Because he's the hot thing going,
Aquaman?
But he's Aquaman. So I thought that's pretty ironic that you got Aquaman doing Shark Week. Here's the commercial, though. Okay, this is hand to God. He walks up on the beach like there's a guy proposing to a girl on the beach. Here comes Jason Momoa walking up. Okay. End of story. The girl is now fixated on Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are standing next to. I don't care if this guy's an Adonis. Guess what's happening when Jason Momoa walks up from the ocean and you're thinking, Aquaman's coming for me?
Does he do that?
Yeah.
Aquaman thing?
No, he didn't. He wasn't playing the Aquaman angle. But he walks up. And he walks up, he looks at him, and he goes, all right, or whatever he does. Yeah. But then when he walks away, he literally says, have fun mating, and he walks away.
What?
Yeah. And then he frolics across the beach like that. You're watching the frolic. He's frolicking across the beach, okay? And I'm laughing because I'm going, listen, buddy, have fun mating, because later on, when she shuts her eyes, you are Jason Momoa, my man. Okay? You are Jason Momoa. But I'm like, what a weird commercial to do for somebody.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I understand the whole shark and the Aquaman tie is pretty cool because I got that right away too. I don't know a lot of people who get that, but it is. But again, like you're saying, is Shark Week still a thing?
Right.
Is it like, can you not just go on like YouTube and watch a shark thing whenever you want to? And you can Google shark. You don't have to sit down and make time to watch a show.
Oh, I just can't believe, like, what angle do they have left? Like, what is new that they're like, hey, we got all week of shark programming. Yeah, you had for the last 40 years. We get it.
Right.
Do something else. Do Turtle Week for all I care.
Well, that's slower. That takes a lot more time.
Do crab week. Do something else. It's Shark Week.
Crab week. So anyway, it's all you can eat crab week here at the Discovery Channel or whatever they're on.
The rest of the ocean life are like, oh, here we are, Damon Week. It's all about the Damons.
First off, Damon Week is 52 weeks a year. All right, that's
in your head. It is.
Yeah, that's when Damon Week is. But
did you guys see Damon Mamoa on the beach?
I was gonna say, but if Damon Mamoa walks up, she goes, "Who the F are you?" You know what I mean? She doesn't stop and like look at him and be like, ugh. You know, she looks at me and she's like,
yeah,
oh.
You're Damon Mamoa. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, she's calling 911 and be like, we got a beached whale, okay? We need to push him back in the water. And he is spouting out his bloat hole, you know.
Hey, I don't know if you guys know this is whales eating corn dogs. Is that safe?
And nachos. And nachos. There must be an obstruction. We found a whole corn dog in the blowhole. We got it removed. But no, I thought that was neat. And then the last thing, this is my revelation from this week. I don't have a lot of revelations, but I had one this week. I've decided, because I am going to fly when Marissa graduates. I said I will fly. We'll go somewhere.
Whoa!
Wow!
Yeah,
Whoa!
I've said that for a long time, and I'm going to stand by it.
First time I've heard of it.
I stand by it. I don't want to do anything until when she graduates, and not that she doesn't.
Can you guys go someplace that's like a 12-hour flight?
No, we're probably going to go to like
Minimum.
Vegas or somewhere, like a couple hours. You know what I mean?
I'll fly to Peoria.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, and we're down.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I think the hardest part is going to be the taking off and landing. Probably once you're in the air, I don't know if I would like that either. But still, it is,
No,
you know,
I pray to baby Jesus that you hit turbulence somewhere.
yeah.
Because when you're just sitting there and suddenly you drop 200 feet, you're not expecting it, you're going to need extra pants.
Does that really happen?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, then I'm not flying nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I here's my revelation. My first flight, I want to sit next to the drummer from Def Leppard so I can have both armrests and all the room.
Wow.
That's what I want. That's my revelation.
No, in your luck, though, you'd be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
You would just be looking the whole time like, no one's using that armrest.
He has no arms against the window. We totally wasted this. We couldn't put him on the other side of the aisle.
Do you not know like how when you sit down at dinner, lefties go on the one side?
Right.
That's your job, man.
This guy is all right. That's all he is. Okay. But yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, man, last thing I want to do is be jammed in. And I'm like, what if I sit next to the guy?
That's the karma you get. Because speaking of it, we mentioned a little bit. Last week, we were talking about catfish days. We got back in the car after the whole thing ended. You sat down, you're like, ooh. You're like, oh, sorry, corn dog stick.
Yeah.
Because you sat down on your corn dog stick.
I did. It was karma.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, did you know I had a corn dog? Yeah, no, I noticed.
Hey, so the one thing I didn't say, when they were done doing their competing, they had to basically throw their hands in the air and open their mouth and show it was empty, right? When I finished my corn dog, I turned around to the crowd and did the exact same thing. By the way, it was pretty awesome. I got a good response.
I'm just glad you had to take out a small loan to pay for that corn.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was like, let's see. I could eat at Arby's cheaper than buying this corn dog.
Hey, Nicole, can we refinance? I want a corn dog and nachos.
So I actually did tell her, I was like, I want like 3 more of them corn dogs when I come back on Sunday. I'm not spending $30 on corn dogs. It's not going to happen.
Can we get a boat? Yeah, here's a grant.
Yeah.
Here's a grant. Give me 5 hot dogs and some cornmeal.
What's the odds we could do a scientific study on fat men and corn dogs? And I could be like, oh, I'm your guy.
I was talking about Ulysses S. Grant on the 50. You want the government to play for your corn dogs.
A government grant. We both had grants in mind. But yes, that's exactly. You're dropping a 50. Well, my luck, I'd be bad at math. You'd be like, okay, listen, they're $10 a piece or 4 for 50. Better give me the 4. Better give me. I want to feel like I got a deal. You better give me the 4.
Hey, do you got any made just to the lips? Because I don't need to pay.
Right.
These lips and butthole corn dogs—they're really expensive.
But no, I just made me think of that because I did the same thing. I got done and I threw my hands in the air and I opened my mouth like corn dog's gone. You know. So, but no, I would definitely sit next to the. So here's the deal: if I bought the drummer from Def Leppard 2 corn dogs, I would not be able to.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hold that for you.
That's exactly.
Here, you take that. Oh no. I'll keep an eye on this one.
I would give you both of them, but I only use one stick, so we're all good here. Here you go. But anyway, that's my thought. That's my revelation.
Now, just up the walkway from Fire in the Hole,
Yeah,
you can get a foot-long corn dog. That's hard to eat.
but how much does that cost? That's got to be hefty.
$18? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's gonna be hefty.
You got fries with it though. I don't remember. It's a theme.
Do they deep fry the fries into the corn dog? I want to eat the whole thing on a stick. That's my whole purpose. It's all about
I like to
ease.
eat my food like a rag on a stick.
Anything you put on a stick is a snack. That's why. I just want it. It's a snack. So, but anyway, that's my revelation. And again, I guess my other revelation would be I would never be Damon Momoa coming off the beach. I like when you said Damon Momoa over there. They'd be more like Mimosa. What are you saying?
Is the sun setting?
Yeah.
Why did it get dark at this beach all of a sudden?
What are you saying? Yeah. It's a full eclipse.
Yeah. Hey, guy, can you move?
Yeah. You're in.
I'm trying whale. I don't know.
You're in my light. We're
mean the
outside.
sun?
We're
You mean
out-
the sun?
We're outside. What do you mean? You're standing up too. You're not laying down. Dude, bro, you're in my light. It's one thing when you're inside and you're blocking light. It's another thing when you are an obstruction and you were on an open beach. Bro, I'm trying to tan. I don't understand what you're saying.
There used to be a different concept. We were like, you smell it? Yeah, we're outside. The fact that you ruined outside
Yeah, right.
with your butt, you need to go see a doctor. We are outside.
I have SPF Damon Momoa.
Hey, you put sunscreen on? No, I'm just going to stay in front of Damon all the time. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about.
That's why it's Damon and Ted, because I'm safe in the end.
I am in the shade. Okay.
Woo! We'll get some heat out here. It's a little cool.
You're the only guy that brings a windbreaker to the beach. Trying to keep away from the. Oh no, the sun's least of my worries. I actually get chilly. There's no sun. It's pretty funny. SPF Mamoa.
We just ruined you. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's true.
I have a large
Pretty
butt.
true. Hey, I want to jump right. Can I jump into some fun facts?
Fun fact.
Yeah, because last week we kind of shorted ourselves on some stuff. So
We had stuff to talk about.
I know, but I want some fun facts.
Science.
Here's the first one. This one is actually kind of morbid, but it's kind of cool at the same time.
Oh, Lord.
Over 200 dead bodies rest along the routes of the summit of Mount Everest.
Oh, yeah.
Left frozen in time and unable to be retrieved due to the harsh conditions. The bodies are used as landmarks with nicknames such as Green Boots and Sleeping Beauty. Okay.
Hey, I hang a left at Yeet Feet.
Yeah. And then you want to head down 10 feet from Balls Out because he was peeing when he died. We can't get it back in.
What I like is that that's a known fact that
Yes.
that place is littered with now trash and humans.
Yes.
And other humans still like, I can make it.
Right. You know what doesn't deter me? The carnage on the way to me.
Oh, is it like real trashy? I don't want to go.
Oh.
It's bodies? I'll check that
Oh,
out.
it's okay then.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
check
it's
that
okay. Yeah, it's fine. You know, there's somebody been like, if we could just get them back
You know what'd
and
be great?
unthaw them. I've
be
seen
like-
Encino Man. It'll work.
We might have, I don't know what happened. I swear this is where Green Boots was. We cleaned up a little bit. You took away the one landmark I knew?
Well, here's bare feet. Where's Green Boots? The guy next to you's got green boots on. My feet were getting cold.
Yeah.
They were getting cold. These are nice boots. These are really nice
You know
boots.
the resale value on these?
Yeah. Sleeping Beauty. What is I don't know. You know the other thing would be great?
Oh, that corpse is gorgeous. wait, Sleeping Beauty, and then there's like stuck to the face.
That's what I was gonna say.
So trying to kiss her and wake her up. Yeah.
Who's that guy? No means no.
Yeah,
and he froze that way.
Johnny Horn Dog.
At least he's not the balls out guy.
Wow, they do shrink.
Yeah.
It does not plump when you cook it.
He was not in the pool. That's still. I get it. Yeah.
How big were they to start with?
Yeah. Come on, man. Should have kept those in your boots. Yeah, but
Green boots and purple balls. That's what you're looking
I
for.
do like that. All right, here's my second one. Blood donors in Sweden get a text message whenever their blood is used to save a life. The program hopes to recruit and retain more donors by highlighting their importance and getting them excited about making a difference.
Can you imagine the depression, though, when you never get a text?
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I haven't saved one person.
Yeah. You realize you've been giving it to Dr. Acula. He's like, I don't give this out.
One.
But like your phone goes off and you're expecting to you're like, oh, what time are they coming? I don't know. He said he'd text. It goes off. Oh, cool. I saved somebody's life. You know what I mean? It's like, when's Billy going to be here?
You're like, what? I'm in the middle of, oh, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Like your phone gets message, you're like, oh, no, that's cool.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, car accident. Guy's going to live. Okay. Well,
did you remember they used to do blood drives at high school?
Oh, yeah.
They'd call you down to the library.
Yeah.
45 minutes I'm sitting there. I look over, the bag is still barely, and I go, hey, can someone come over and look at this? And they're like, oh, that's weird. They turn my arm over. There's a giant hematoma because they had punched through the vein.
Oh.
Yeah. So none of it's going in the back. It's all going in the back of my arm. And I was like, cuckoo. Can we get that out?
How do we drain that?
Yeah. Let's get rid of this.
So they're doing a blood drive at church. They got the bus out there, like the big pink bus,
Move that bus.
So then, it's a church. I mean, that's what would be.
Wow. What was this last week?
But coincidentally,
church,
I end up working the parking lot on those weekends. It just always works out that way. I hate the smell of diesel, and you got the bus running behind you. It is what it is. But anyway,
you shouldn't give me Pastor Brent's number.
Yeah, so it's wild.
Hey, Damon wants the parking lot.
So you also can't hear cars coming behind you or anything else. I mean, you're really at a disadvantage. So anyway, they're like, I'm surprised you haven't got hit yet. I said, listen, if I do get hit, mop that up, take it in, put my name on the bucket. I want credit for that, And everybody's like, oh, I'm sitting in a church parking lot. Like, then they're laughing. So I tell my wife that. She goes, you're at church. And I'm like, okay, everybody walking in was not a prude. They were laughing, okay? I was fine. I was entertaining in the parking lot, yet they know if something bad happens, don't waste it.
Why does this blood have gravel in
Yeah,
it?
you can filter out the gravel. You know what I mean? So,
well, if she thinks that bad, I would literally stand at your church and be like, I don't like any of you people. Because I understand you played really hard when this guy was in the hospital.
Right, yeah. Right. Hey, you guys went a little overboard on the prayer, okay?
I used to have a full weekend, and now half my Saturdays are wasted. Because you guys are really good at thoughts and prayers. Y'all jerks.
Well, just the prayers part. I don't know if I was ever thoughts, but yeah.
Y'all jerks. You guys got any of that? You guys got any of that, like, drinkable Jesus?
You know what's weird? They hit me. I'm still recovering, but my phone's going off. You just saved a life. It's like, aw. You feel
I'm
so much
surprised
better.
you aren't the jackass that doesn't go into the church, bring out, like, some Welch's and be like, hey, can we just donate this?
Yeah.
I understand it's the blood of Christ. Ignore the fact that it says Welch's on it.
Correct. By the way, the body of Christ is keto friendly, in case you were wondering. But no, that's exactly. So what's funny is I said I didn't fast. They go, you're not supposed to. I go, every time I get blood, I'm supposed to fast. And they're like, no, it's not for a blood draw. I'm like, then how are you getting it? I literally said that. And they're like, they give you a donut afterwards. I'm like, okay, so every fat guy in town's going to come here and get blood.
You say that.
Yeah.
One time I went, you've been fasting? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say I jogged in from the parking lot,
right?
But it was a brisk walk. Like, no, have you not eaten? Oh, why don't you just say that? Yeah, no, I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Do you guys got anything?
No, I haven't eaten. Why? You want to go? We want to hang?
Yeah. You want to get breakfast?
Would you like to be, I can be your plus one on the roller coaster if you like. I'm single.
You want to make a friend?
I'm a single rider. So they're going to throw rolls. Whoa, don't tell her. Don't tell her. All right. So here's my next one. This one's almost better than the last one. Did you know someone brought an emotional support duck with them on an airplane? His name is Daniel. He wore red shoes and a Captain America diaper because apparently they're worried about the duck crapping on the plane. Okay. He spent most of the flight walking the aisles and making friends. How is he emotionally supporting you if he's not by you?
Well, also,
he's just a duck.
Also, I've been on a lot of flights. I guarantee that he's probably a lot of times ignoring the captain's orders to be seated and have your seatbelt on.
Right.
As we know, no one likes bragger, but the last 6 months, I have flown more than probably my entire life combined.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I'm walking to the airport and I see all these animals and I'm like, just give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. There is no way the animal that you were carrying, like not a
duck, supporting you.
Yeah, they have a tiny dog. And you're like, that thing barks once. I'm going to boot yeet that thing at 35,000 feet.
Yeah,
you understand me? And I love animals, but that thing is out.
Yeah. Because if it barks once, guess what's going to do more? It's not going to stop.
So
So
I don't know if you know this. That thing will fit in an airplane toilet.
so my big thing. Yeah.
I like this idea.
Yeah. So I don't think it immediately leaves a plane like that. It's not like 40,000 feet.
You haven't flown, you don't know.
Every time you see a plane, why does he keep an umbrella up? Because there's a plane flying overhead. He's worried he's going to poop on him. He's worried.
You worried about poop? No, dogs.
Yeah, dogs. Yeah, schnauzers. But so it's great. His name's Daniel. It's great that he. Why does a duck have to wear shoes?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I'm telling you, people are wild in airports anymore. It is like you put people in airports anymore, they're like feral.
Yeah,
like it is ridiculous. People are like, there's people here to clean up. It is like food droppings, wrappers, things. They don't even care. Like it takes me a while to find a place to sit down. And we're like, I don't think I'm going to stick to that. I think I can sit here.
Yeah.
And they're bringing animals. Like, I am glad that they thought ahead and put a diaper on this duck.
But still, how is it your emotional support animal just by being on the plane? Yeah. So you're telling me that just by being on the plane,
what it is?
Is it supposed to be next to you?
You know what it is? Because after the flight, he's soaking up all the, hey, cool duck, bro.
Oh,
cool duck, bro.
Yeah, I'm popular. I'm famous. No, you're not.
I really like your duck. And then he takes it into like audio Photoshop. That out.
Your duck is so huge.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You got a really cute duck.
Yeah. Can I pet your duck? Damn right you can. His name's Daniel.
He wears a diaper. I'm out. I am out.
I seen a guy that looked just like that up on Mount Everest frozen. Oh, yeah, that's Balls Out guy. Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah. I know him. So anyway,
I stole his duck.
Here's the next one. You take your duck to Mount Everest. You were 6 seconds in. Frozen solid. The duck, not you.
Yeah,
you're like, okay, look.
Like this didn't.
Is he still emotionally supporting you somehow?
Yeah. Can we get him on a stick?
Be a snack then. That's all it is. Here's the next. I got a couple extra ones. In 2017, 70 students, so keep that number in head, 70 students drank so much alcohol at a house party in Maryland, the air inside the house registered positive on the breathalyzer.
Holy cow.
Dude, 70. If you'd have told me like 270 jammed in a house, 70. I've had that many people in my house. I still couldn't make it. Because when you go to a concert and you're like, it smells, first off, it usually smells like weed, but it'll smell like beer. Yeah. It'll have that alcohol smell. That's not the drunk smell. That's just alcohol. This is actually my exhale. Yeah. My exhale is registering.
Atomized.
From over here.
Alcohol, yeah.
But now there's 70 of us in the same, and it's in Maryland. So that's in the country. My guess is college town.
I give the house is slanted.
Yeah.
Well, what's happening here?
Yeah.
I've had a little bit to drink.
I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah. Can you drive me home? You are home. Okay.
You are the home.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You are home. But to walk in, how do you arrest somebody then? You can't. Well, legally, you could be drunk in your house anyway. You could be, as long as you're of age, you could be, because it says 70 students.
I want to know how bad it smelled, but they were like, you know what? Let's test this. Because I'm sure that's not like a natural thing. They go to a house and be like, whip out the breathalyzer. Let's test this air. I bet someone was like, guys, $10. Says if we just wave this around. Like, how did they get the house to blow? They put it up by a vent?
Yeah, right. Okay. I need to turn the air on. Okay. Fans on auto. I need it on.
You ever see the videos where they like just guys are messing with people that are drunk in the streets? They're like doormen and they hold up a walkie-talkie and they're like, blow into this real hard and it's just the antenna.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you're drunk. You can't go anywhere. Oh, no. What am I going to do?
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, they got a uniform on.
Yeah.
So here's my last one. This one, I'm going to tell you why I'm impressed on this one. The oldest cat lived to be 38 years and 3 days old. Cream Puff lived in Austin, Texas. She was born August 3rd, 1967, and died in August of 2005.
It'd be great if they just kept switching out that cat.
Now get this part. Her owner was Jake Penny, who also owned the previous feline record holder, Grams Rex Allen, who lived to be 34.
He's the cat whisperer.
Here's what I want. I want this guy to be my caretaker because I don't know that I'm going to live another. This guy can make me live another 30 years.
Well, it would be great though.
Yeah.
Because he just literally gives you like canned tuna in a box to crap in.
Yeah.
That's your life
It's
now?
a secret. It's a secret. You need to know the secret. It's a secret. So, and then every once in a while, he shines a laser light pointer above my head, and I got to chase it around the room.
Like, bro, I'm not really into that. You do what I tell you.
If this is your cardio, you do this now.
My plan is cash money. Or you can't call me Jake Cash.
His last name is Penny. So, hey, Penny. But my point is too, I think you might be onto something. He probably has like a stencil kit where he just paints the cat so it looks like the other one. He's like, look at this, man. I've been keeping this cat alive for like 35 years. Yeah. Meanwhile, crawl space just riddled with cat carcasses. You know what I mean? Because what do they live to be, like 10? You know? Come on, man. You know?
You just called his cat crawl space.
Yeah. What's funny is they're like, well, you know what's weird is Cream Puff didn't have testicles last time I saw Cream Puff. And now this cat, you know what? Also, this cat seems to only have one eye, you know, or two eyes. Your other cat had just one eye. It grew back. We've been doing the tuna and we do the cat box, you know, but this guy is responsible for both. One was 38, one was 34. Can you imagine if he had them in succession? So like he was like 5, got his first cat, didn't get his second one till he was like 46.
They put him in the home because they're like, "Oh yeah, this is my. I've had cats for 67 years. This is my second one. Yeah. All right, this guy's got to be senile. This guy's got to be senile. Put him in a home.
What's this guy's gig? What is he doing?
The second they take him away, that cat's like, well, and then that's it. Well, if he did have him in succession, then he gets his third one. He's got to give that to his great grandkid.
Right. Yeah, you're like, what did I get? Well, I got his house. Yeah, I got his cat. You know,
what? Yeah, I got a 25-year chore.
Yeah, no, not
these
even.
Cats live for 30 years.
Not even though he's dead. Cat's gone. Cat's like 3 months old. He dies. Cat's dead. It's like, whoa.
What was this guy doing with the cats?
He's the eternal life of. Remember when that guy he kidnapped a scientist because he wanted his dog to live forever? Yeah. That's what this guy did. Wasted it all on the cats. So, all right. So here's I'm gonna do some headlines. Headlines. We don't have a headlines.
Yeah, we need like a
headlines drop.
News drop. Yeah.
All right. Here's my first one.
Macaulay, Dan, who's not doing anything.
I have a word for this, and you're gonna like it. Blindfolded man rejects woman after hugging her in speed dating video.
So he was able to do the touch look and go, nope.
Yeah, I don't know after hugging her. So he hugged her.
Yeah.
So what I call her is hugly. Okay.
Oh,
that's my word. I read this and I went instantly, hugly. So here's my point. I've never hugged anybody and went, nah. Usually if I'm at the hug stage, I'm okay. Now it's showing that, he's blindfolded. I don't know if it's the right people or not. It's showing they're blindfolded. But no, it didn't say anything about feeling their face or doing this and that.
Oh, you know what? I've seen this video. As soon as you turn
Is it a real thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think, yeah.
So she had to have been mortified.
Yeah, it was very much, like, the cringe is off the chart.
You're talking about live during the video? Like he announces it? Like, oh.
Yeah, he immediately takes it off and he's like, nope. Yeah, it wasn't like later on they filled out a survey and she was like, hey, just to let you know, it didn't work out. We're going to try other things. He was immediately like, no. Nah.
Speed dating.
I'm out.
Yeah. Well, this is what they go back to. It was speed dating. It's like, no, it's speed leaving. Okay. Yeah. That guy, he left so fast. Yeah. All his keys are still here.
He left so fast he could have given blood immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was fasting.
No kidding.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't put it together. You turn it around. I'm like, well, those people look familiar. Oh, nope, I remember this.
Yeah, but in the speed dating, so they made a video out of it and everything too.
Yeah.
Now I want to watch the video.
And he's like, she's like, well, what? And he's like,
ooh. Yeah. There's only so many noises I can make. Well, that's the opposite.
Yeah, he's like, "Ooh, I shouldn't have been out. That's on me. I shouldn't have been out. I'm gonna go back in."
You know what? I wasn't ready to date. I'm not ready. But you've been single your whole life. You're not even going through a breakup. I'm not ready. I'm just not ready.
This isn't speed hating. I'm sorry. Got it wrong. I gotta go.
Speed hating.
Gotta go.
Well, you suck.
Yeah.
That's when you don't have to filter that. And you're like, nah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go ooh a couple times, but no, I decided to switch it up.
Is your name Oof? Because I really want to say Oof. Yeah, it was awful.
He calls me the sweetest thing. His little oof. We have such adorable nicknames for me, for each other. I call him, "Hey, where'd you go?" And he calls me as Oof. It's so cute. All right, so you actually know the story behind that one. We can't really fight too much with the headline. Here's the next headline: Doctors issue warning against peeing in the shower.
Well, you know, when you're not alone, at least.
Yeah. You know, they frown on that at the YMCA. I don't understand what the problem is. Really weird. It's
Oh, you meant like in my own shower. I think I meant rain showers.
And you're still dressed. You're just standing outside the water, just pissing. Is it frown on because I'm not in the shower? Why?
Well, it's probably like because when they were doing the study, every time some dude would come out, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's golden.
Yeah.
We're golden, everybody.
It's golden in there. This joke's getting old. Stop doing it. Just stop.
Let's just stop this altogether. Let's go figure out how high ants can jump when they're on methamphetamines. Let's do that.
And crutches.
You just have headlines. We have no idea why they're like,
no,
don't pee in the shower.
But they issue a warning against peeing in the shower. It doesn't say if it's male, female. It just anybody don't pee in the shower.
What's your hot take on peeing in the shower? You used to
Dude, I'll waffle stop. I don't really, I won't stop at peeing. It is what it is.
Yeah, your take is I don't just pee.
I used to be a plumber.
That's why
it all goes to the same spot.
What did you? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it all goes to the same spot.
I'm in my basement doing the treadmill. I can hear the sink and the toilet going to the same spot at the same time.
Now let me let you in on a little secret that some people might not understand, and this is science. But there is what's called a pee trap, ironically enough, underneath your tub and underneath your sink. If you were to say finish your shower and pee, there's nothing left to make it not smell like pee in your bathroom the rest of the day. You almost need to pee and then rinse. Okay, that's what you need. You need to rinse. So
you need to rinse.
So maybe
everybody, you need to rinse. Let's make it fun and sassy.
Maybe the doctors don't need to go against the peeing in the shower. Maybe it's the adding the step of rinsing.
I was gonna say, maybe they should just dry in there. Doctors recommend against peeing in a dry shower.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, you're all good. But yeah, so I don't understand. So they issue a warning. I still want to know why. I want to know what the fear. I mean, is someone going to come out of the drain and be like, "Hey, I live here." You know what I mean? What are we doing?
Is Mario going to be up and be like, "Don't to pee. It's a me.
It's a me. I'm Mario.
Don't to pee on a me. It's a me."
Luigi's got a waffle stomp on his hat.
No, Luigi comes up. He's like, "We're good."
Turns out Luigi's kind of into that stuff. I know it's kind of weird. He's like, normally I pay extra for this.
Yeah, maybe the doctors are like, don't go on the wall. Like, go straight into the drain.
I'm not saying
don't shoot for height.
I'm not saying start from outside and try to clear the shower curtain. That's not what I'm saying.
Hey, how far do you think this arches?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's like, say you want to finish, you're done with your shower, and you're like, I'm not going to go over. I'm still wet. I'm going to pee. Leave the shower run for another, 30 seconds.
I don't recommend the tub.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you want to be careful.
I will recommend if you're going to do a dunk tank at a small town festival, go first.
Yes, go first. And then don't get back in.
Go first.
Yeah.
And don't go again.
And then your turn's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get back in? Nah, I'm good.
Oh, it's not a rotation. I had a turn.
Good.
I had a turn. This isn't a rotation. All right. So here, next headline. This one leaves a lot because I don't understand it all. Nurse having car sex with patient. Didn't call him an ambulance as he had a heart attack.
Oh, yeah. They fired her. Yeah.
Okay. Where was she having car sex? Was she in the parking garage at the hospital?
Yeah.
With a patient?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know too much about these stories. We can't write these stories if you know them.
Sorry.
So
we had some time off. I was reading.
So here we have, and I don't know if it's really.
She literally lives like, and back to work, knowing that there's someone with a heart situation out in the.
Really? Well, and I mean,
how do you like discreet? Hey guys, I think level 7.
Yeah, I was
spot 715.
I was walking past this car. And Mr. Balls Out is frozen inside.
It was rocking, so I didn't go in knocking.
Yeah,
but I think it was a heart thing.
Yeah. By the way, could you get my bra back out of the back seat there if you would? I'd appreciate that.
Coincidence.
But if you're if you're at the hospital, why would you need an ambulance? Can't you just put him in a wheelchair and push him up to a floor?
Well, I think it didn't do anything, including quote unquote third party calling, being like, "Hey, I think there's someone having an incident in there." Just literally was like,
"Oh,"
it was like, I'm I want no one part of this. I just out.
I want to report an
Because
incident.
I didn't read the whole story. I just read the article. Or
Yeah.
didn't I just read the headline myself. So
Yeah.
I think a different headline, but I think what it was is that was not clearly not supposed to be with this patient.
Yeah.
So if she brings them in on her own, cat's out of the bag. But didn't even go the extra step and be like anonymously be like, hey, maybe someone should go check on the guy. And
Wow.
you know,
Really?
yeah.
And she's a nurse
Right.
who's employed by the place she was at.
Probably doesn't realize that every place you go now has
Cameras. They saw you get out of the car. The car was shaking. You got out. The car stopped shaking. He gone.
Yeah.
So, wow.
You disheveled.
Did the guy die?
You disheveled and panicked. I don't know. I didn't read the.
Okay. Well, you had me really thinking something cool was going on there. That's why I was like, okay. So, but imagine the street cred you would have though, and with all your fellow nurses when you could go back inside and be like, yeah, I nearly killed him. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just
like, hey, you know,
the whole thing about being in the medical profession is do no harm, unless you get caught doing a side piece.
Right. Yeah.
Oh well, you know what?
That doesn't count.
Changes everything.
That doesn't count.
That changes everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you read the fine print?
Yeah.
I signed the paper.
Yeah.
It's a waiver. Yeah.
I had my fingers crossed when I signed it, but not my legs.
Yeah. It's called the car banging clause. If I'm doing that, I don't have to report anything. So yeah, that's I didn't realize it was at the hospital she worked at.
Yeah.
But it says patient. So how did this guy get out of his room and into the parking garage? It had to have been her car. Most patients don't have their own car at the hospital. Most. I mean, I maybe I'm wrong.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, I didn't want to get caught, so I didn't call it in. Diane, he's in your car. I don't think you understand.
Yeah. What a freak. What a guy broke in my car? Wow.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, no,
She has a bumper sticker that says honk if you love nurses, and he passes out on the oh wow. It must have been really good, Diane.
they're like, they take her out. They're like, okay, we're going to need you to lean against this window. Nope, those are yours on the glass. We know you were in this car with them. We're all good. So, but you're absolutely right. There's cameras everywhere. They watched Diane walk to her car.
Yeah. Why didn't you report it? I didn't want to get caught. Well, just so you know, we found him sitting on your lanyard. Here's your coffee mug that says Diane, best nurse ever. He was in a car that said, RN Diane.
I thought you were going to say we found your lanyard in him. I was going to be like, oh, Diane. Listen, this is getting
way to bury the lead.
Wrong,
right. Way to bury the lead.
Way to bury the lead. So here I got some more headlines. These don't have any pictures. I literally captured a lot of these this morning. Here's the first one. Having an out-of-body experience? ? Blame this sausage-shaped piece of your brain. That's
Sausages.
what it says. Sausage, yes.
Sausages.
But here's what got me.
Is it the part that's down,
Yeah, but it says
below?
of your brain. First off, when I was a teenager, I pretty much thought they were connected to the brain. I thought it was part of the brain. Really did.
It's all one piece, right?
Yeah, some of my best thinking happened. Happened in the Netherlands. But anyway.
If I've ever wanted to check out.
Yeah. You believe that? But to actually
will
put
remain a mystery.
they put that in the title on purpose. Blame that
for sure.
sausage-shaped piece. So apparently,
that's as close as I could put to Wang without.
Right.
Blame the meat Twinkie shaped part of your brain.
Yeah. I still love when my kids call it a weenus, for your elbow. They'll be like, he's touching my weenus. And we get loud with that stuff. So like other people start turning around.
Yeah, this
like,
is why your neighbors would want no part of you.
Oh, it's hysterical. No, we're talking like we'll be in a store.
You'll be in church.
Yeah.
You're in church.
I'd be like, Chuck's touching my weenus. Chuck, do not touch your sister's weenus. Right? This is like a talk we're having. Everybody's looking around.
I came to Target because I didn't want this kind of talk. You take that to Walmart where it
I was
belongs.
going to say, I would have went to Walmart if I wanted weenus touching,
Talk about talking. Now you're like,
yeah.
So you come around and go, hey, I got a weenus.
Yeah.
Hey, we in this or what?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's not what it is.
All right, so
But sausage shape placed in your brain. So honestly, you take that in 3 different ways. But the first way I take it is they wrote this on purpose.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Now, it really may be that shape. I didn't read any. I literally took headlines. I took headlines and I'm like, oh, that checks out. That checked out when I was 14. So that checks out, But anyway, that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with that it is actually a part of your brain that's shaped like. I wonder if women have that too. Because it says out-of-body experience.
You couldn't find it.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? So anyway, yeah. Am I close? My arm? What am I getting? That's my ankle, and no, it's in my head. But anyway,
You could not be farther away.
Yeah.
Am I warmer?
Yeah.
Am I out of cold?
I'm on the couch. You're in the chair. No. So anyway, here's the next one. This title I love. Singer divorces devilishly handsome ghost of a Victorian soldier after less than a year.
I'm just not satisfied.
There's so much happening here.
Yeah.
So she's a singer. She got a job.
Right.
Okay. She got a job.
How do we know this isn't a sewing machine? Divorces ghost
Right.
of soldier. Devilishly handsome.
Devilishly handsome. Phenomenal weenus on this guy. Just phenomenal. So it says, but ghost of a Victorian soldier, mind you. Not even a ghost of...
I don't have to read the article. I guarantee this ghost got Mamoa'd.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. But then it says...
I saw Jason Momoa and I just totally forgot about my devilishly handsome Victorian soldier
But
ghost.
then the way to end it with just like the sad, after less than a year, like you're surprised. I can't believe that this fake ghost Victorian wedding didn't even last 12 months,
You just see two people in the background exchanging a 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought at least make a year.
I knew it wasn't going to work out.
She's crazy. She couldn't make it. That's why I thought it'd be less than a year.
She lived next door to Jason Momoa, man. It's just a matter of time till they're both in the backyard at the same time.
Yeah, Jason Momoa moved in. It was over.
It's Shark Week, bro. This thing's ending today. Shark Week. But I love the way, too, it's like divorces, and it's just devilishly handsome. So the guy, not only was the guy a Victorian soldier, hey, kudos to you, buddy. Thank you for your service, okay?
This is how you can tell the government's corrupt, is that they sold her a marriage license and made her pay for a divorce.
And pay for a divorce, right? You know what else is weird? Glenn Lerner probably took his case, and he's trying to get half of her stuff.
That's the thing, is that they're like, this is fake, right? Yeah, it kind of needs money, though.
Yeah.
Last year it was a, rudimentarily, somewhat cute,
right?
Roman centurion.
This guy's devilishly handsome.
Devilishly handsome.
Yeah.
Let's give this one a shot.
Yeah, come on. This guy's. I couldn't see it not lasting. They
literally call up, hey, you know what? I think he's cheating on you. What do you mean? Well, have you seen him lately?
Yeah,
I think he's stepping out on
Not
it.
even that when they're like, if anybody has anything against this wedding, please stand. All the ghosts stand up. I don't see nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All the candles blow out.
Yeah.
I still haven't heard anything.
I don't know nothing.
I've heard nothing.
It's kind of weird. Nobody's speak your piece or forever hold it. Yeah. Or at least for the next 10 months, because this wedding's not going to last a year. Okay. I've never heard people call this, but apparently when you're from Hong Kong, you're called Hong Kongers. Okay.
I don't know if that's valid.
Urged to stare at smokers in a disapproving way to help create tobacco-free city. Let me tell you what wouldn't work in this country.
Yeah,
okay?
you stare at someone?
Yeah.
They would just smoke more.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get secondhand smoke in your face right now.
You're going to take a throat roller to the face.
You are now smoking too. Yeah. Okay? He's inhaling for two of you. He will be blown right in your face. But they call them Hong Kongers.
That'd be like if you told me that people from Winnipeg are called peggers. I don't believe it.
Right.
I do not believe it. I think that is false.
Right. Depends on where they pull your lanyard out of. It doesn't matter. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
Nurse Diane might have a different opinion.
Yeah, right. But it says this is going to be, you're going to look at him in a disapproving way. It's like, I can't believe
I will tell you that, in Japan, they don't have garbage cans anywhere, but that there's no trash anywhere.
Correct.
Because they carry their trash to a garbage.
Discipline.
We have garbage cans every 18 feet. Trash everywhere. You're right. Yeah. It's almost like they take the cans and turn them upside down and go, now let's see what the wind does. Yeah. No, it's really, but it's just funny. It'll help create. You know what it'll help create here? Homicides. Yeah.
Go up and stare at somebody and look disapproving. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They could be eating a piece of chicken. You could just be like, I don't like the way you're chewing your chicken. Yeah. Cool. You're going to get murdered. Okay. That's what's going to happen. So his last meal is going to be that same piece of chicken.
They would literally have to build a whole new prison that was just named the, what are you looking at, bro? Prison.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you in for? Staring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Staring. So yeah, but it's going to keep a tobacco-free city. If we can do this. No, it's not. Not at all.
We put pictures on cigarette packs back in the day of literally lungs that looked like they had been burned from the inside, and people are like,
Yeah, right.
I'll risk it.
So I'm going to read this next headline. There's a lot happening here. Maine woman, so we know where she's from, punches bear that chased her dog and ends up with stitches. Maine woman punches bear that chased her dog and ends up with stitches.
That's a lot you're leaving out of the story.
Okay. Not only that, okay. I want to know, first off, I want to know who got the stitches. The bear?
Thank you.
The woman?
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot left out.
Yeah. Or the dog. Or her dog and ends up with stitches. No, it would either be her or the bear. So how big's a bear? Okay.
Depends on the bear.
You're in Maine. I didn't think is that bear country?
It's getting weird.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying though, like we have destroyed the natural habitat of a lot of things. Now they're just like, hey, well,
I live here now. Yeah, I live here now. Yeah, yeah. I know this is an overpass, but I'm a bear, so I live here now. You know what's weird? No more homeless problem underneath the overpass. Not at all. And the bear's eating good.
Yeah.
But it's chasing your dog. Now listen, we know how I feel. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm on the bear side.
Yeah,
okay?
you would literally.
I'm punching the dog. I'm tripping the dog.
You haven't been on Team Bear for a long time.
Correct.
You would immediately go back to, hey, go Bears.
Yeah. Right.
Bear down, you stupid bear. Eat that dog. No one cares.
Yeah. No,
that's you.
Tell you what's not getting stitches. Me or the bear. Okay? Not at all.
No.
Neither one of us.
Bear might get a medal.
Medallion. Give him a clue.
He's getting a thank you for sure.
So you see me cooking a bocce. What are you doing? Celebratory dinner for my buddy here.
Yeah.
And it's the bear.
I come over and I'm like, well, I didn't know you had it. That's the neighbors. I had to borrow it from the bear.
It's not, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm on a roller coaster with the bear.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to make a buddy?
Yeah. You're like, hey, I know I don't get on planes, but if you want to fly somewhere, I'm with you, bro.
Listen, if you can make the guy next to me have one arm before we get on.
I will be your support, Damon Mamoa.
I just walk the aisles in my red boots and diaper. That's all I do. I'm just up and down the aisle. Don't touch Damon Mamoa. Don't touch him.
Who is that? Oh, that's Damon Mamoa. Today doing the role of Captain America.
He barely fits in the aisle. He didn't need the diaper. It makes him thicker.
Fat guy in a little diaper.
What's that smell? Someone needs to change Damon Mamoa.
The bear's like, whoa!
I'm not doing this again.
You better call Nurse Diane.
You throw me on the table, it crashes right to the ground. You know, the baby changing thing that flips down. There's just shit everywhere. Wow. So I could be some more Mamoa. I could be it.
You're very versatile. You can play a lot of roles.
That's if I ever have to get in a relationship ever again, say Nicole ever wises up and leaves me, okay? Or we decide we can't get divorced. One of us has to die. Either way.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
I like it when that scenario.
Okay.
Nicole is dead. Because if you're moving on to other things, and one of you had to die,
right?
That's her.
Oh, you picked up on that. I got that.
Real quick.
Yeah. But I do. Now, I lost my train of thought when you picked up on that. It was so great.
What do you? After the bear eats the dog, you're like, well, you know what? You look a little hungry. You can take this one too.
Hey, buddy. Who wants dessert?
Hey, kids, going to Florida early.
Yeah. And then I'm hitting on all the hot chicks at the beach. You look like you need some SPF Mamoa on you. What do? I protect you from melanoma.
Hey, everybody. I don't approve of this message. Me and all of my cousins don't want to be a part of this at all.
The best part of this story started when I lost my dog. So that's the best part of this whole story.
Yeah, Damon's like, I don't know what's saying. I've been on cloud nine. I've just been a great fantasy this whole time.
You made the dog. So the dog's gone. Then you made the bear double back and kill my wife so that I could be divorced. So in this story, that is what's happened so far. Now we're all on the same page. I didn't make him kill the wife. Okay.
You said.
No, listen, like a bad 80s comeback when we come back from commercial.
I was just saying.
When we left.
Previously on. That checks out.
Yeah, when we left, Damon was in the aisle in a diaper and red boots. Okay, that's when we left. So you brought us back over here.
I don't know how them boys are going to get out of this one.
Yeah. So here, I'm going to do a couple more. And I think I'm going to kind of stay a little bit animal related because they're fun. This one, zoo asks visitors to stop showing phone videos to gorillas. Why does that matter? They're looked on YouTube.
Well, I was gonna say they're not doing anything
They're
anymore.
doing TikToks now.
Yeah.
What do your gorillas do? They only make TikToks. I'm pissed off because they keep showing them TikToks.
They're just doing weird dances in the back.
Yeah, they're in front of the bison. I can touch a bison. I'm a gorilla. Bison ain't gonna touch me. Look at this bison challenge. Woohoo! Woohoo! He's petting his head.
The gorillas are just walking behind people, hitting them on the far shoulder.
Yeah,
So they turn around. The gorillas know. Whoa.
yeah. But for the zoo to actually go, listen, I know you're coming in today and you got your cell phone. If you could refrain from, say, sharing videos with the gorillas, we'd appreciate it.
We don't like them to know there's hope for anyone.
Yeah, right. How do they even get close enough to a gorilla? First off, if the gorilla has my phone, please.
I would hope it's a plexiglass thing and not through bars.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Now I'm the drummer from Def Leppard, and I don't have a phone.
It'd be great if it was like the chimpanzees were like, hey, let's call in and report on the gorillas. So then they start showing us the video.
Correct.
Because they're jealous of.
Yeah.
Why look at the gorillas keep getting to see all
Yeah,
the
how
videos?
come they get to see everything? That's just like, when you're with somebody and they show somebody like a cool picture and they don't show you and you're like, why wasn't I worth seeing a picture?
Yeah.
What are we doing? And you
Yeah. I want to see this.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see that.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Or when they say out loud, they're like, who'd really appreciate, I knew you'd appreciate this. It's like, I appreciate stuff. Could you show me? Yeah, you're right. Hey, zookeeper. Hey, just so we know. All right.
Oh, maybe the gorillas just start pranking people. That's what it is. They literally just become a prank channel.
One of them's got a little helmet on, and he's getting ready to ride off the roof of the enclosure. Did you watch Jackass? Were you showing him Jackass videos? What were you doing?
Gorilla gets a phone, puts his arm around someone. It looks like he's going to take a selfie, and then suddenly another gorilla throws poo right at the.
Yeah.
And then they both laugh.
Or they just come up and kick him in the balls. That's one of those videos.
Stop giving the gorillas ideas.
Stop. They're tired of them punching people in the testicles.
We only have so much budget
Yeah.
for testicle punching, retribution.
We
cannot.
got to throw them on Mount Everest, make it look like an accident.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We got to call Nurse Diane.
Yeah.
Never not call the ambulance.
Right. All right. I'm going to do one more. Let's see here. There's a couple of them. All right. We're going to do this one. This is when you know that the world's coming back. All right. Snail racing world championships make post-pandemic return.
Oh, we're back, baby.
We are so back.
We're back.
Okay.
Maybe they've been racing the whole time. It just took them 3 years.
Did they have a pre-pandemic?
Yeah.
Is there a run that I didn't know about? Can you
imagine people sitting on their hands and at home just like, these snails are just not getting the time that they need to race. I don't understand. Are you guys not thinking of the snails?
We started this race pre-pandemic.
That's what I'm saying. They just finished.
Yeah. They're just, I don't know why everybody stopped watching.
Guys, I got to get back out of my house because I got to get down to the stadium.
The stadium.
And find out what the snails are doing.
It's a real snail mate. Down there.
Oh.
Yeah. Did I go there? Was it good?
Wait, what?
There's no more. Oh, so much pain.
They're real heavy.
There's so much pain. That's
this is the one.
so much pain. Yeah, that's probably the right
the
one.
one.
That's the right one. You found it. Ooh, a Collins. You just distracted me with a Collins.
Snail mate. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
Did you hear him, Mac? I
thought it was good. But just to put that in, that's the title. It makes a post-pandemic return. I wasn't waiting for it.
No one was.
I wasn't waiting. Well, first off, you're waiting. All you're doing is waiting.
Yeah.
If you're at a snail race, that's all you're doing is waiting.
I feel like if there was anything that could have just continued going during the pandemic, it would have been snail racing.
So, how awesome do you have to be when you're like, over. You know what I mean? There's no one taking the under. The under could be on it could be on a month on a calendar. I'm taking the over.
Can you imagine you're waiting for the pandemic to end because you put all your life savings on the last before the and they had to cancel it, and you're like, guys, they wouldn't give me my money back. I've been waiting 3 years.
Yeah. Well, it's still going. It's not over yet. You're like, oh, it's a long-term investment, snail racing. Could you imagine though if you like people own racehorses, like you have like thoroughbred snails, and you're like, what do you do? I race snails. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but what do you? I'm a snail jockey. I ride the snails.
Look, I can't tell you how much money I got riding on Snail Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah. So Snail Mate was awful, but Snail Earnhardt Jr. That's where you're going?
I got a response from the other room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get out of here.
So I'm going to do one more because I just saw this one. I put so many headlines on there. I don't even know what I put on. Here's the last one.
Hey, Mac, He needed a hard in. I need a hard out.
Yeah, here's the last one. Dead birds get new life. You ready? New Mexico researchers develop taxidermy bird drones.
Got about 20 seconds.
I'm going to laugh the whole time because
too long. Did you just see like a bird like flying upside down?
Yeah,
or
upside
sideways?
down. You're like, wow, what's up with that bird?
What's up with that bird? When did birds get propellers?
Yeah. And you're, you know?
Hey guys, where are we on cancer? Hey, a lot of it went to the bird drones.
Bird drones. Amazon, your packages are getting dropped
Priorities.
off. Bird drones. He did give us a hard out.
Told you.
You can find us at thatchecksout.net, all the socials of That Checks Out, WDT. You can find Damon flying in a diaper and red shoes with his gorilla.
What?
Come on down to Audio High Podcasting Studio. We'd like to thank them for the production of this episode. We'll catch you next time.
You really did have a whole hour of stuff left.
Did you fall asleep during that? We talked about that.
I was fixing my headphones.
We're like we're miming. We're just miming. You know, there's no visual in this,
Highest
right?
rated episode.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes of silence. It was just a great car ride home.
it was-
It was phenomenal.
It was a weird concept. They went a little left field on that one.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
liked it.
I listened to it. It was the first one I ever
we
listened to the whole thing.
Is this in BR? Thanks for coming to That Checks Out.
All right. It's 10:16.